Hi, my name is Talia MK and welcome to Marketing 2.0 Conference, Dubai 2024 February. I have with me the amazing and beautiful and very talented Head of Marketing, Namita Shrivastava. First of all, welcome, congratulations. She has been honored for an Outstanding Leadership Award in Internet at Marketing 2.0 Conference. First of all, please tell us about you.
Thank you so much for all the lovely words that you said. I'm Namita. I represent about 13 years of experience in marketing across India and UAE. And I've been working with B2B, B2C companies, representing across IT services, trading, beauty, fragrances, and so on and so forth. More about me, we'll find out as we go along.
So you've been awarded as an honoree of Marketing 2.0 Conference. To be recognized for your accomplishment, it's, of course it means something else, but as you said, you've been working for such a long, more than a decade. How does it feel?
Uh, all my insides are screaming with joy right now, but if I have to give an official answer, it would be honored and privileged.
So if anybody who wants to work in marketing, like just have to start doing the work, what would be like 3 pointers you'll give just how to a layman who have no idea what it is?
I'm glad you said 3 because if you hear me, I would go on to say a lot. But the one thing I would really like to say is that, and I would say it as a woman as well, at different junctures of my life, even when I started off with my MBA, I was told marketing is not for women. So that's one thing, never listen to that. Secondly, never settle for sales. If you want to go there, it's a beautiful field, but never settle for it. There's always going to be opportunities in marketing. And the third and the most important one is don't stop. Yes, if you have the passion, go on for it. And I'm proud to say I'm a mother of a 2-year-old, and he has kept me going. My husband has kept me going, so don't stop.
So I would just like to ask you, as a head of marketing, it takes a lot of work, a lot of time, but how does how people who are a lot of women in our culture or anywhere around the world, they leave work because it's like a pressure. It's a pressure given that you know what you have to, because you have to take care of the family. That pressure is there. So what advice would you give to a working woman, as you are already a working married woman? How can you tell them that how you can face the society and say, yeah, you know what, we can do both things? What would be that one word or your advice you'll give?
It's never an either or situation. You can very well take care of your home, your family, your husband, your child, and the most important is they take care of you as well. So it's never an either or situation. The only thing you need to remember is that the same society or whatever that you're speaking of that pulls you down does not know who you are. You know who you are. Your family knows who you are. And you need to just hold on to that one string of who knows who you are and not listen to the 99% of the people who don't know who you are, and just go along.
It's such a positive vibe I'm getting from you. It's very refreshing, and I hope everybody just learns from this, because we dream, but in our society and even in anywhere all around the world, women sometimes when it comes to family, they are put down a bit. But being head of marketing, what change do you see in the marketing as you've been working more than a decade? Do you think the progress is positive, and what are the little bit cons you think can be an iffy in the upcoming, or you can forecast in the future?
Well, there are always positives. Marketing is one evolving field. Now, the conference we represent out here, it's got internet, it's got digital. All of that does fall under marketing. And all the other conferences that you have as well, you cannot portray a product, a service, or even a person without marketing. So it's an ever-evolving field. And for the last 5 to 7 years, the digital front has become quite upcoming and booming. So it's only going forward. You're only moving ahead with technology. There's no stopping back. There's no turning back. 7 years ago, if somebody told me digital is the way to go, perhaps I wouldn't have thought how big a role it would play in today's world. But you see the change today. The traditional sense as well as the digital sense. It's only going forward. I don't see any negative impact on it unless you decide your brand to have one. So you can always embrace technology. There is always a debate, say for example, about the AI taking over and video creation, and there's always a debate. And I always say, you leave the debate aside and you just focus on how you can benefit from it in a positive way. So if you are going to use technology, because the world is only going forward and the technology will only get better, so why don't you just embrace it in a way that you don't exploit it and you use it to the advantage, whereas keeping all your ethics with the brand. So for me, if you say iffy, maybe when it comes along, I will find out. But at the moment, why worry about? And always see challenge as a growth because it's an ever-growing world.
That's really positive outlook. So you've been in a conference of Marketing 2.0, the BY 2024. How has what are the experiences you're going to take in with you, and how your exposure has been with this conference?
Oh, that is something I would love to share in details. As soon as I walked in, the energy here is great. There are like-minded individuals. I mean, I feel I'm part of this huge ecosystem where I can share ideas with like-minded individuals. They are sharing so much with you, and everyone is so humble and sharing so much. I mean, being part of just a panel discussion or a conference that is going on, it has taught me so much, and there's 3 days for it. So I'm looking forward to accumulating as much knowledge as possible out here. And can I add, you guys are doing a great job at it.
So much. Thank you so much. So if anybody wants to reach out to you, how they can reach, can you give us the email address or whatever the contact details are?
Absolutely. It would be namita.shrivastava87@gmail.com. It's namita.shrivastava87@gmail.com. By the same name, you can reach me on LinkedIn as well. Very much accessible. I'm a marketer. I have to be.
That's perfect. With that note, with a very positive outlook, so kind of be stubborn, believe in yourself. If you know you can do it, you're for sure gonna do it. And on that note, Talia MK signing off, and welcome to the Marketing 2.0 conference of the BY 2024.